welcome everybody back for some more Timberborn on the channel. This one's going to be a bit of a different episode on here, as we're doing a bit of a map tour. Now, I've decided to do this when it's night time, which isn't great, but let's wait until daytime and we'll say hello to the beavers. We're also in the middle of a drought, so there's no running water. But that leads me on to the first part of this tour. This is my dam. Now, it can go up more, which I'm actually planning on doing, which is completely demolishing this. And if I get the water off, lowering it a little bit more as well, and allowing it to be basically all the way down to here. But to do that, we obviously have to demolish this, place all of the dynamite in here. This obviously be 2 and this be 1, and then that will allow us to build this up. In fact, we can probably start doing that now during the tour. It'd be cool. So obviously we'll build up like that. And the bots can go up and build in there. Like so. Anyway, that is the dam, and then moving on we have our little floodgate bad tide system. So the water obviously comes down and then it goes to the left where my mouse is during the normal seasons, and then it goes towards this way out during the dry season. Actually, I don't want to do that because I've just drained all this water, and obviously we want the water because it's good for the plants. We have a small little tree forest here. I'm actually going to pause the game just so that we can have it in the daytime all the time. And that is where obviously all the trees are grown. Got a little farm here. Moving on to where the beavers live, in this little cozy bit right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe even 13 little... No. Yeah, 12 little houses in this little cozy little area here. Some of them are up here on top of there, and then obviously we are currently in the process of building this, which is going to take a lot of planks. And that is going to be the Blazer of Bonding statue. And then obviously that leads on to zip lines, which are really cool. Bad water area up here, not really working at the moment, but we do have a secondary one up here where we are taking directly from the source. Moving on, we have a little industrial area here with underground storage. We got lumber mills, gear workshops, paper mills, dynamite, and smelters here. Again, zipline collection with underground storage. We got a little herbalist and another little forest and berries. More, some wind, water wheels, water pumpers, another big forest and a farm. This is the biggest farm in the map. Another forest and a big wind farm, water storage, and a big gravity battery wall. This pretty much keeps it pretty stocked up while there's no wind or water flow. We have I think someone called these the watermelons in one of my episodes. I wasn't really sure, I didn't really get much clarification, but watermelons. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this yet in more videos, but I built a big water wheel thing and a big project that's going on here but too much spoilers if I reveal what this is. And then we have the fun fair. Now this is probably my favorite addition to this world map. We've got two little carousels here, and it's really cool just to watch these go. And we got the detailers, we got notice boards or bulletin boards, we got dance halls, we've got mud baths going in as well, but we do need wheat, which is what we are planning on doing in the next episode, but I'm doing a tour. More dance halls, and like a place here as well, which uses extract, which is kind of weird. Where beavers can discuss timber-related topics. It's like a meeting hall. But yeah, not too much on this map really. You've got some lidos as well and farms and stuff, but for the most part a very simplistic map. But I definitely feel like I've been able to grow this map. Also the extract is powered by a gravity battery when there's no wind, which is really cool. And obviously the wind farms are really cool anyway. And of course they are powering everything right now and not using any batteries at all, which is really cool. And of course all the power is connected, as you can see, from all the way over here all the way up to the carousels, which I think is really cool, just to use the same kind of power system all around. The only one that's not connected is actually this gravity battery here, but the this keeps that going, and this has like 8,000 power. So when it's not being used, it's done, and then when it is being used, the wind turbine is powering it back up again. But I really do think it's really cool to have the wind and stuff. The engines are cool, but I really wish you had the option of having both in both different things, but I guess that wouldn't make them very unique. The zip lines I think are definitely cooler than the tunnels, even though I haven't used the tube. Are they tube or tunnels? I don't know. I haven't used the tubes yet, so I don't actually know about that. But yeah, it's quite an interesting thing. We have a lot of plans. We've got a mine down here, and obviously the secret project that's going on as well. The mine is actually a really cool thing, which I probably should actually get working. But we are building a big project, so I'm trying to save as many planks as possible right now. This is obviously where a wheat field's going in. I have just realised that I've built a big old tower in the way of the wheat field, which is a little bit frustrating, really. And we need to put a different one in somewhere else. Probably put it in. Build on that. That's too far. Looks like we're building two. It's too far to be built, yes. Right. That can be built now, that's cool. And then it should just be able to be connected like that, and then everything should be good to go. But there's not space for metal blocks and stuff, because as soon as we make metal blocks, it's fine and goes away. We've got 1,000 metal blocks as well, which I think is in underground storage. Yeah. Which is really cool. I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. I have also forgotten to mention the little bot building area that I've got going here. All of these are powered by bots, except these, which I could probably upgrade right now, to be fair, to make sure bots are making bots, and then these could probably be made by bots as well, even though these didn't used to be able to do that. And then we can have science being made at basically all times of the day, which is actually probably quite smart to have the bots in here. I don't think we can put bots in these. Oh my god, we can put bots in these. No, we can't. They're beaver only. But yeah, so we've got bot building over here. We got wind farms. We got forests. We got crop farms. We got medical beds. We got rooftop terraces, we got homes, we got roofs, we got bird water, statues. This one's actually going to get built pretty soon. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this smaller episode, just touring the map. I want to actually take a thumbnail from a different angle from what I've been doing in the past. I think that would be pretty cool, trying to keep most of it out of the way as well. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this little map tour. I really like doing these, but if you guys do have any ideas of weird and crazy things you want me to try and build in Timberborn, I'd really like you to let me know in the comments down below. You can do some pretty crazy stuff nowadays. First, I really want to fill this area in here for some reason. Never done that before, just thought it would be cool to do. Plus, we could probably put some farm materials in this bit here, which would be quite useful. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time, where we can play some more Timberborn.